Satnam, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to Creator Connections Readings. My name is John, and this is going to be a pick a pile reading to see your next spiritual level up. I heard that very clearly, Akon. I feel like that's also confirmation, like a vroom, like an acceleration. So we have 4 piles to pick from as usual. For pile number 1, we have this piece of coral. I really like this energy. It's like lovely, lovely energy. So calming and like yeah. Then for pile number 2, we have this 20 cent that I picked up yesterday. It was very like divinely like gifted, like because I just came to some kind of realization, and then the penny was there, and I was like, yay, thank you, Lord. So yeah. Then for pile number 3, truly I was like, thank you, God, because it really meant something. I can't really remember what now, but the download is already there, so it doesn't matter. For pile number 3, we have this really beautiful tortoise. Well, actually, yeah, this is a tortoise made of glass, and it's so cute. You can't really see the head, but it's really sweet. And then for pile number 4, we have this millions and millions of year old cluster of shells. Okay, the coral and the shells come from the Red Sea, and now I'm being drawn to the fact that it's almost like a completion, or like a, the end and the beginning, and I was drawn to the fact of this Red Sea splitting open. So yes, those are the 4 piles. Pick your pile and I will see you there. Satnam, pile number 1, for those of you who picked this coral, this is gonna be this is gonna be a reading to see what is your next spiritual level up, okay? Let us say what we need to know, oh yeah. Let's see, what is pile number 1's next spiritual level up? Again, I'm being drawn to the Red Sea and the Red Sea splitting open. So I feel like I feel like you need to go, maybe pile number 1, I don't know, but maybe check out all the piles if you have the time. I'm just saying this because, again, I feel like some kind of completion. I feel like maybe some kind of path is going to be very clearly shown to you, okay? Like some kind of like debris and obstacles is going to be like really split away in your understanding and where you need to go. Look at that, the ace of cups. Absolutely, this is like the sea is splitting open, union. Oh my lord. You know what I just got? Pile number 1, ace of air, self, and the 6 of pentacles, the father. Okay, you know what I'm getting? Pile number 1, desire. Okay. And the mother, look at that. Okay. Pile number 1. I feel like perhaps either this already happened or this is going to happen. There might be some kind of a splitting of souls, or a splitting of a union, okay? But this is happening to ultimately bring in a emperor and mother, a father and mother union, okay? Your next spiritual level up, because self is here as well, your next spiritual level up is a very intense faith. This is going to require a lot of faith, because I feel like this ascension is going to be very intense for you, Paul number 1. It's almost like your masculine and feminine is going to be split apart, okay, within you even, okay? This is going to lead, this splitting up, like it being cut open almost, again, like the Red Sea almost being cut open by a sword or something, okay? This splitting open is gonna, I feel like now I'm getting C-sections vibes. It's almost like the splitting of your masculine, feminine within the self is going to be split open, because there's something that maybe needs to be born, or something that needs to be clarified. And I feel like that is your inner heart space, okay? Maybe even some kind of I just heard a very necessary pain, or a needed pain or something. But I feel like, again, the splitting open is happening because I want to say you are being prepared, exactly, destiny, for some kind of union, for some kind of very profound coming together again, okay? You might have already gone through some kind of splitting like that within you, okay? And the reason, if you have already, that just means you are being prepared for a very divine, very I want to say divinely secure union, okay? But first, the spiritual blessing, the spiritual level up you're gonna go through, um, I want to say is if you've already gone through that self-splitting is actual union, coming into union. If you haven't gone through that self-splitting just yet, Ace of Pentacles, noise. You're gonna go through that first and then the union, okay? So just be aware of that. I do need to say though, even if you already went through the splitting, I feel like this union itself is gonna be extremely, extremely intense for you, okay? To such a way where it's gonna require a lot of faith for you, from you. Okay, so let's see for pile number one, what spiritual level up are they gonna go through or going through? Tell me more about the story, please. So if the Eight of Wands reverse, a lack of movement, Six of Cups, okay, the Star reverse, okay, King of Wands reverse, yeah, the Prince of Swords reverse, and the Two of Cups reverse. So definitely yeah, and the sun. So definitely, I'm recognizing. I feel like somebody is recognizing King of Swords, Nine of Swords reverse, and Justice, and the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely, I feel like something was split up. This could have been just within yourself and like spiritually with somebody, or it could have been an actual breakup or an actual something like that. Okay, and some kind of action not being taken. I feel like the reason again why this happened was because there was some kind of healing needing that needed to be done. Again, if you already went through this, I see union coming. I see some kind of reversal, especially with that, especially with that mhm. Especially with that Wheel of Fortune and the Sun, I see some kind of like not only truth being shown, but I see the Sun is giving me that child that is being born. Okay, for some of you, the splitting happened again for the child to be born. Um, I do want to say for some of you, if you so choose, that this Two of Cups' union is not going to happen again because the only reason why that union happened was for this child. For others of you, though, like I still feel this energy of like a newness coming. Okay, especially with the Six of Cups as well. There will be some kind of reunion, but it's going to be up to you up to you and this person, of course, whether that is going to be yeah, see the resurrection, whether that is going to be something that y'all want. I don't know why I'm saying y'all want, okay? But like, what does this have to do? I don't know. I feel like even if you go with this Two of Cups, like it is ultimately intended to end again, um, like split again with this Two of Cups reverse. Like I'm hearing, I don't know why though. Why? Perception. That's not a card to give me. Like, why perception, John? I feel like the Mother and the Six of Cups. I feel like that is the. Oh, you get what I'm saying. I get what I'm trying to say. That is why this is so spiritual. Oh my God! Wait, just bear with me, Polymer One. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting like it's almost again like being prepared for each other. You might have been dealing with each other's souls or something like that, okay? So that once you come together, there is gonna be this constant death and rebirth, the splitting for the child to be born, okay? But like you've been going through all of these intense experiences again as preparation for this person, for this soulmate or something, so that when you're going to feel this very soon, like in the core of your being, so that when you are finally in cahoots, in resonance, in union with this person, with the spirit, with this other half of you, it's not going to keep dying, it's not going to keep ending. You're going through this now with their soul, with their energy signature, so that when you guys meet, it's not going to once the splitting happens, it's going to be an actual split, and you need to go away again, like an actual death. It's going to be a very quick and easy death rebirth. Does that make sense? Okay, thank you so much, pal number one. That was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. Bye. Satnam, pile number two. For those of you who picked the coin, this is going to be your reading to see what spiritual level up is happening for you. If you are interested in any kind of like healing sessions and weekly healing sessions, I'm offering that. Please email me. All of the info is in the description box down below. I need to tell you the coin, and also interesting that I would mention that because that is like businessy vibes, and you have the coin. When I wrote down your timestamp, pile number two, I felt like somebody was trying to interfere with like your intuition, with your connection with God, with the guidance you receive, okay? And I feel like because this is a blessing, I feel like, yes, you're gonna, yeah, exactly. Somebody's watching you with some kind of like full energy, but this like I'm hearing foolish, but this foolish energy is giving me like possibilities, but somebody's trying to interfere with how you perceive that, okay? But like the blessing is that that is coming to an end, like happy times are coming. This is somebody that's in some kind of conflict with you, okay? But let's see what the cards have to say quickly. For pile number two, what does pile number two need to know? Yeah, the Seven of Fire. Look at this person, 1111. Look at this person, like, watching you, being like, what is that person up to? Like, with that evil eye vibe. Like, don't get the intuition. Yeah, the counselor. Like, you might actually rely on that, love, Ten of Pentacles. You might actually rely, like, on your intuition and shit like that. And this is also the tarot card. So if you are a tarot reader or something like that as well, somebody is definitely trying to interfere with your business in order for you not to make money or something. But tarot reader, psychologist, just like even a businessman that needs to be like street smart or street savvy, somebody's trying to interfere with that energy of yours, okay? But so you have the integrity and the body mind. The blessing coming is I feel some kind of divine strength being given to you to like fully persevere beyond that and actually bring some kind of very profound grounded balance with that teaching. Like you really utilizing that as a teaching as well. It's like practicing your psychic muscles or your intuitive muscles, or for some of you, I'm hearing even your religious muscles. 1222. For some of you, it's like learning you to like connect even stronger with God, so that this person doesn't interfere with your energy. Okay. I'm also getting for some of you, this person, the 1234, this person is wearing some kind of mask wherein they're trying to, maybe I'm getting this energy of trying to cause maybe some kind of like it's seeming like it's you, or seeming like it's somebody else doing this to you. Like somebody's really trying to mess with your like sight, okay, your no. Does that make sense? But again, I see you being too strong. It might be some kind of Empress in reverse. It might be somebody who rejected you, or you rejected, or it might be somebody's mother who rejected you, or who you rejected. Whatever this is, okay, take it as it resonates. You know who this person is in the deep of your soul. So definitely, again, I see God bringing through some kind of like, nah, not my child. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting here, okay? Yeah, the Empress and the Hierophant. This might even be a group. And I'm again hearing a congregation or something like that. Maybe that's also why the religious energy came through. For some of you, this might even be a religious group around you, okay? Or some kind of spiritual group, maybe even. But yeah, I see you persevering again, because it starts with this like he energy, but it like in the middle is like your strength, like nah, well actually not your strength, but God's strength. I would rather say God giving you the strength, right? And then it ends with body mind, you being just like, look at me being all ascended and shit. Look at me being like connected with the body and the mind, with the mother and the father, and being like super like clear and like I want to say truthful even with that, okay? Yeah, truthful because of integrity as well, right? So the Magician reverse with the Seven of Fire, somebody's definitely doing something to have you not you know, be able to be the magician, but like to also like mess with your powers, mess with your abilities, mess with your savvy, your hustle, you know, because hustle isn't necessarily just making money. Hustle is actually 1 4 4. Hustle is also like living life. It's like getting stuff to feed yourself and live, and you know, you understand what I'm saying. King of Pentacles, I feel like you're too stable though. I feel like God is also going to bring through some kind of very clear stability for you, okay? To make it to make this person or these people or whoever see, and you see that, like, I'm again hearing, this is my child, this is my person, like I'm blessing them because they deserve the blessings, okay? So what does this have to do with the spiritual level up though? I feel like this isn't very like I feel like you're just about to be, well, this is spiritually leveled up. This is body and mind. This is like being ascended. Because it is the fullness of the mind, the fullness of the body. And the mind in this case represents spirit, okay? Because everything happens in the mind or whatever. Anyway, let's continue. Two of Cups. This might be a lover, or this, I don't feel like this is a lover. This is actually somebody doing this because I don't feel like this is a lover because it's in the upright. I feel like this might be, somebody might be doing this for love, or somebody, I don't know. I don't know. Like, give me the clear energy here, because that is on body mind. Let me get the rest of the cards. Queen of Wands, yeah. That is also some kind of witchy bitch. Ten of Cups. Somebody doing magic, definitely. I feel like, and the Empress reverse. Yeah, you know what I feel like? I feel like pile number 2, somebody is jealous of your know-how or your hustle or your connection with God, your balance, okay? This might be again some kind of like either this is, I don't feel like this is an Empress in reverse. This is this Queen of Wands and this King of Pentacles, maybe even. But I feel like more you're the King of Pentacles, or you could even be the Queen of Wands, okay? Like, take it as it resonates. But somebody here is doing some kind of magic, energetic manipulation to have you in the downright, to have you not be who it is that you are, which is very abundant, very healthy, very healed, very giving, very nurturing, okay? Very fruitful, okay? Somebody might be doing this in order to have your lover, or somebody might be doing this in order to have you. Maybe somebody even wants to like bind you or something so that they can continuously have this energy. But I see that not happening, okay? Whoever this is, whoever is doing this, whoever is trying to bind you, this might be your person's family, your family again. A lot of family energy keeps coming up, okay? But whoever is trying to bind you is going to, or is losing a lot, okay? Again, they might have done this. I feel like they might have done this for your love. So, from their perspective, what's at the bottom of the deck? 6 of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Swords reversed, 4 of Pentacles. This could be a lover that rejected you or that you rejected. And I'm seeing the lovers as I'm saying that, but I feel more, this is somebody that you weren't even in some kind of a, I don't know. This feels like, this doesn't feel like it's a lover doing this to you. This feels like it's the blessing coming your way, pile number 2, is that this is going to be very much cleared up towards you, okay? The person that is going downhill is what I'm hearing, is the person that's been doing this to you. And this person is going to be, I just heard reflecting. This person is going to be reflecting, but they're also going to be like, the Seneschal, again, the Ten of Cups, and Desire. There's definitely some kind of devil energy with somebody's family happening here, okay? Really, some kind of devil energy. But I feel like this person is like losing a lot. And that's part of your spiritual level up, pile number 2. This person is losing a lot, or they are experiencing wisdom. And the Ten of Pentacles. The Counselor, Love. Four of Fire. Yeah, this might have been some kind of spiritual hitman sent out to kill you spiritually or something, to stop your abundance, blah blah blah. Just know your your spiritual level up is that not only are you gonna like gain extreme wisdom from this happenstance, is what I'm hearing specifically, but you're also gonna get a lot of money and stability. Okay. I want to quickly know. I want to quickly know who is at fault here. Like why is this Empress reverse? Being told to do that again. Why is this Empress reverse? Somebody, I'm again hearing somebody's trying to put you in the Empress reverse. Okay, somebody's trying to. I kind of want to say take your legacy from you, but that's not going to work again because it ends in 10-10, like a full completion with wisdom and wealth. Okay. The Seven of Wands. Somebody's trying to fight this Empress for her. I'm hearing intended position. Five of Pentacles, King of Cups reverse. Somebody is not loving. Okay, somebody is not taking some kind of loving action. Queen of Swords. Somebody's being very cold or very like I feel like their heart space is very cold or something. Okay, making somebody wanting to. I feel like somebody's wanting to fight this Empress for her position. And it might be this King of Pentacles and Queen of Wands, okay? Because I feel it almost coming from both sides is what I want to say, okay? Pero again, you are too stable. I feel like not only are you stable, but you also have this knowledge of the Queen of Wands. You have the King of Pentacles energy, but you also have the Queen of Wands energy. This might be some kind of, I'm hearing an evil queen, 211. I'm hearing an evil queen. I'm hearing, this might be an actual Empress in reverse trying to stop you from ascending because then you will be this actual Empress, right? But like again, you have the masculine King of Pentacles, you have the feminine Queen of Wands energy, so it's kind of like yours already. It has to be yours, and that is your blessing. Again, not only are you getting more information, more wisdom, and more power, but you're also getting physicality out of this. You're getting stability, legacy. You might be a healer, or you might just receive a lot of love from somebody very soon. That's gonna really help you. King of Air, yeah, see your worth, the youth. Somebody's going to help you really see yourself for who you truly are as well. Exactly. I actually feel like that person might even be yourself. You might actually heal yourself in some kind of way. But that's your blessing coming towards you, pile number 2. Your spiritual blessing is twofold. It is spiritual wisdom. Like I'm feeling a lot of enlightened wisdom here, but also like living a good life. Okay, pile number 2. And you have the coin, you know, like, and I picked it up. It's almost like God just gives it to you. 2222. Thank you so much, pile number 2. That was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. So, bye. Satnam Pal number 3. For those of you who picked this turtle, it's so cute. This is gonna be a reading to see clarity already. I think you're about to shine, Pal number 3. Like you're about to be so clean spiritually. This is gonna be a reading to see what's your spiritual level up. You're about to be so clean, Pal number 3, that you are gonna seem like glass or crystal or fucking diamond. You know, you're gonna shine like from the inside out. Okay, it's like you're gonna be so fucking clear even to people around you. Okay, so what's up for pile number 3? If you are interested in weekly healing sessions, please do email me. I'm offering a weekly healing session for like $11.11 once a week. My info is in the description box down below. Okay. So yeah, the 2 of Air, which is in this card all about balance. Look at that. It's all about being very balanced in the light and the dark. But it's interesting because when I was also speaking in a Health the Turtle and I was speaking about you being clear, I was drawn to this one rose quartz I have that has like it's pink, but then it has this black mark like randomly at the bottom, okay? And that always represents like that like 10%. Like we're human, we can't be perfect, but like you're about to like seem so clearly perfect. Ooh, I'm being told to get this one as well. Yeah, like clearly perfect or clear, or I want to say the clarity maybe even, and the perfection is like perfection and imperfection, like authenticity, that is just gonna like shine really brightly. Okay, pile number 3. 2 of Air, the 7 of Cups, and the masculine feminine. What am I feeling here for spiritual level up? What is this? I feel like pile number three, you are in most cases. I'm wanting to say you're already embodying your divine masculine and your divine feminine energy, your like logic and your intuition, um your desires and your actions, shit like that. Okay, I feel like like you're gonna be. I feel like you are going to be showing a whole lot of balance in the wake of confusion by learning to dance with yourself. And by that I mean, by that dancing, I mean, the dance of Shiva, like he's Shiva and Parvati. It's almost like that kind of energy. It's the dance of the universe, the rhythm of the universe, right? That's the kind of energy I'm getting here. It's almost like you are becoming some kind of light, or you're becoming so clear, or so like I'm seeing somebody even vibrate so high that they're like shining, right? That kind of vibe. But spiritually speaking, that you're going to be this like source of clarity and balance amidst a world of confusion. Okay, I'm even seeing like some people watching you, or looking at this light, or looking at this authenticity. Like even when you are confused, you're like, I'm so fucking confused right now, like what the fuck, and people are like, yeah, like I resonate, something like that. And it doesn't have to be people as in like people, yeah, as I'm saying, that self. It could just be your own damn self, like seeing this about you, or it could be people, your community, your family, whoever's seeing this about you. Okay, either way, like you are gonna feel King of Air. You are gonna feel this lightness. You're gonna feel very clear. You're gonna feel that you are Stardust, or from Stardust, the devil. You're gonna feel that there's a light shining from within you. Okay, I'm hearing to say a true light. See, that devil came up, and I'm not even like recognizing that energy. It's because I feel like it's like you're just gonna shine that away. Okay, Six of Pentacles, yeah, bringing a whole lot of balance to yourself, like a whole lot of balance. So let's see, what more does pile number three need to know for their spiritual level up? As I ask that, I do feel like for some of you, you are going to also get masculine and feminine level ups into your life. Okay. Seven of Cups reverse. Okay, so exactly, now the Seven of Cups might be upright in one of your major cards, but again, with the Two of Swords, like you bringing so much balance, like you're about to make confusion your bitch. Like the spirit of confusion, or like the of consciousness, the energy of confusion, the entanglement of confusion. You're about to be like, nah, mistake, bitch. Okay, so the Fool, yeah, you're about, and look at this Fool is shining. You're about to like really embody this energy, and I'm getting this energy of like a fool for Christ or something like that. Like you're just like this very childlike, very a child of creator, playful energy. And I feel like that, like it's almost like that is the balance that you're bringing, that is the clarity that you're bringing. And I'm again being drawn to the fact of God saying like, if I provide so much, and I'm seeing that bird fly, like if I provide so well for these birds, how more will I not provide for you? Okay. The Hangman reverse, no more being stuck is what I'm hearing. Okay, I feel like you're about to like have this inner light shine so brightly, pile number three, that like it's just gonna cut through stagnancy. It's gonna like you finish some kind of realization about yourself. I feel, okay, about who your masculine is, about who your feminine is within the self. Okay, like who your for some of you, who your god and who your goddess is. Okay, who your mother and who your father is, etc., etc. Okay, but you're about to shine so bright that I feel like you're about to live as this fool. Okay, you're about to live as this child, the magician. This is something that I want to say, prayed for and manifested with God for yourself, especially also still with this thought card. Okay, and also this Three of Fire and this youth, yeah, is also giving me some kind of very youthful, very childlike, foolish energy. Okay, because the youth is usually depicted as this card in the original tarot. So definitely some kind of very light, very almost even simplistic way of being. It's almost like literally the only thing you need is this inner light, because that creates, that manifests, that makes you content and stuff like that, okay? Nine of Wands. I feel like this might have been some kind of like very intense journey for you, but I'm again being drawn I'm again being drawn to that little slither of black in the rose quartz. It's like this pink thing, but then the black, and then you see the black and you're like, no, the black, you know. And you can even see the serpent on this card is really small, okay? But there's a whole big ass fucking lion right behind this guy. So maybe I feel like you've been too focused on becoming perfect, too focused on becoming clear. But that was good in a way because, like, I feel like it's paying off, quite honestly, okay? Um, I'm also getting for some of you, sometimes this light might seem too intense to bear, but I feel like that is also where you need to find, or where you're going to find this balance, is being like, you know, like that 10% darkness, this little pretty serpent, is sometimes needed because you're still in the world, or it's okay because you're a human being, okay? The Ten of Wands reverse, exactly. Not only does the Nine of Wands go to the Ten of Wands, but it's in reverse. So you're not going to be in this kind of energy of feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, feeling overburdened. It's ending, okay? It's coming to an end. Queen of Swords reverse, the Lovers reverse, the Star reverse, Queen of Cups reverse, the Hermit reverse, Eight of Cups. You're walking away from all of this bullshit, or you're shining away very quickly, the Chariots, all of this bullshit, all of this drama. Because again, I feel like you might have the Empress. You're like, wait a fucking minute. I'm God's queen or some shit like that. Like, I don't need to be dealing with this bullshit. And that is coming from your own inner light. There's a mantra that I saw that inner light as emanating from myself, and it was very loving and it was very pure. Um, 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 what was the mantra? It's a Sikh mantra. Ad Gurename, go listen to that by Snatam Kaur, pile number 3. I feel like that would really help you get clarity, okay? Maybe also go check out pile number 2 because this card came out in pile number 2. There is some kind of like I feel like this is basically all of these cards that I said that you're walking away from. Ten of Swords, as I'm saying that you're gonna be ending. Okay, it's this deceptive, spying, deceitful, spiteful kind of vibe. Okay, you're about to really just shine that away. Like I'm seeing devils cower, like yeah. And some of them even being like, whoa, or something like that, okay? But like this energy is coming to a complete end, okay? I feel like this is something like something for the books is what I'm hearing here. Like you're gonna be taking this and writing it in a book, or writing it in your grimoire, or just as something because you were like, dear diary, like this was really intense, or this was very like what, but like whoa, like I'm shining all of this bullshit away. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Or it's just gonna seem very book worthy to you or to other people, okay? Thank you so much, pile number 3. That was your reading. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you again for another one. Bye. Satnam, pile number 4. For those of you who picked this million years old shell, this is going to be a reading to see what spiritual blessing is coming into your life. How is God coming through to bless you spiritually? Middle and top, I'm being told. So we have the Eight of Fire, and I'm hearing magic manifestation. I'm actually just heard manifestation, then I heard magic. Ace of Wands also, and body mind. Queen of Fire. I feel like pile number 4, you're about to be very, and faith. Yeah, your faith and the Six of Wands and abundance. Your faith and the Two of Cups. Death, rebirth, self. I feel like your faith is about to be rewarded in a sense of you're about to be granted. I'm even hearing some kind of key, key to the kingdom, key to the palace, key to God's kingdom is what I'm hearing. And now I'm hearing the words of like, you will be able to do all the things I have done, and more. You know, those words by Jesus. I'm hearing those words. Okay, you're about to become very spiritually gifted. I wanted to say spiritually powerful, but then God was like, no, gifted. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Ace of Wands. A lot of like spiritual power is coming your way. I'm even hearing being able to perform miracles or something like that. Like with the body mind, obviously from God, right? Being able to perform miracles from God. I'm seeing butterflies. Miracles because you are grounding your mind energy, your spiritual energy into your body, into the 3D, okay? You might have come from pile number 3 or from pile number 1, because I said pile number 1 should. But if you came from pile number 3, this is also giving me that dancing vibes, like dancing with yourself. I think it was pile number 3, right? You know what I'm talking about, okay? So let's see. I'm being told one more shuffle. So we have the Hermit. Yeah, a lot of spiritual energy here. Justice reverse. Okay. Ace of Cups reverse. The Six of Wands. Yes. The Queen of Cups. Yeah. And the Queen of Wands reverse. So interesting that the Queen of Wands would now... Queen of Pentacles, the World, and the Devil. Interesting that the Queen of Wands would come up in reverse now. It's interesting that my readings would do that. It like starts off good, but then the last card would almost end up as a contradiction. And I feel like that is significant here, because that is also giving me interesting. Like I felt this energy, and then I accidentally like pushed off the Queen of Wands. Okay, I feel like oh, you know what I'm getting here, pile number 4. I feel like you are coming to this space. You are coming to this space where you have learned how to, nice, where you have learned how to utilize your magic, your abilities, your powers in a very humble, co-creative way with God, okay? It's almost like this Queen of Cups is giving me this energy almost by like utilizing all of this energy to create and like pouring from your infinitely divine overflowing cup, pouring from that cup with a very loving attitude, not with a like, but with a very open heart in order to assist the world, okay? This is giving me the more you are blessed, the more you bless, okay? That's the energy I'm getting here. So definitely, again, I feel like I did say, oh wow, you know what I'm getting? I did say, I feel like your spiritual abilities are being really leveled up, but to such an extent that it's not going to seem as flashy, okay? It's going to seem much more mature, much more soft, but it's going to be much more powerful. I don't know why it has to be that way. I just feel like it's interesting because I had this experience in Egypt where I was like doing my light language, and somebody was saying you're playing around in the matrix instead of doing the whole thing. Just why not do that? Or that's kind of the energy I'm feeling here. It's almost like your spirituality is almost going to be more toned down, but it's going to be much more powerful, okay? Very spiritual and very successful as well. But it's, again, I need to say it's not going to be as flashy. For some of you with this Sun reverse, for some of you, and the Fool reverse, interesting, and the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor. For some of you, this is going to be like with the less flashy. It's going to seem much more hidden, or much more obscure, or much more normal than what you're used to. I'm getting some kind of like energy there. So just be aware of that, okay? Two of Swords, okay? Princess of Swords, the Empress. Your magic is about to become much more like, it's almost like instead of being Doctor Strange that needs to do the whole fucking thing and then it makes a shield, you're gonna be like just somebody that like boom. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here, okay? And so, like, I'm getting also to tell you, if you still do want to do the playing, you can play, but I don't think you're going to want to. And it's not about you not being playful. It's just going to be, like, why do the whole thing if I can just do that? You understand what I'm saying? And it even having a more profound, like effect on the whole process, on the whole experience. I'm being told to get 2. So we have the Queen of Air. So I even feel like a lot of you, pile number 4, are gonna like basically just need to think a certain thing, to think an outcome, to think protection, to think abundance. And I'm the mother as I'm saying that, in order for it to materialize, in order for it to be birthed, self. A lot of self-power, a lot of wisdom, okay? And I feel like you earned this with this 9 of Fire, perception. I feel like you went searching a lot. 3 of Air, 3 of Fire, 6 of Pentacles, the Father. I feel like you went on a lot of like breadcrumbing journeys, or like journeys like this, in order to find find God, or in order to find like I just heard again for some of you like religion. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Some of you might be religious though, but either way, it doesn't really matter because God, right? Um, you're gonna come into this like spiritual state, like your spiritual abilities are becoming extremely honed to such an extent where you're not gonna have to light a candle, you're not gonna even have to utilize crystals or cards or do this. You're just gonna like it's just gonna be your prayers, it's just gonna be your mind, it's just gonna be your intention that's gonna be creating this intense abundance, this intense flow, this I also feel like for some reason it's important for your magic not to be so flashy, or for your religion or your spirituality or whatever your spiritual abilities not to be that so flashy, because I'm being drawn to the story of the Native American story of the raven or the crow flying up to Creator in order to ask him to bring back rain to the animals, because everybody was like dying from a lack of rain, right? Uh, and so he flew to Creator, and Creator was so like impressed with his like willingness that he gave the rain back. But like the crow like was burnt completely black. He lost his beautiful colors. He was the most beautiful bird, but he lost all his beautiful colors. But then he was blessed by Creator, by the sun, right? The sun, but the sun isn't Creator, but you understand what I'm saying. Creator was so intense that the bird burnt up, right? But then he was blessed by Creator to never again be like hunted or eaten by human beings. So they will never. So I feel like there's a lesson in that for somewhere here as well. Like you shouldn't. It's almost like even being a superhero, but being in your alter ego most of the time. Like you're only the hero when you need to be. You're only utilizing your powers when you need to, when somebody needs you, or when you really need to get something done, or something like that. But it's gonna be because again, like I don't know, you're just becoming very powerful with your spiritual intent, that it's going to be very quick and easy for these things to happen for you. And again, like I don't feel like for some of you it might be a little bit, but I like being flashy, or I like being out there, or I like being this and that. I feel like you're not going to want to. You're going to be in a much calmer, much more like do state, okay? But much more powerful, because the queen of fire did show herself twice, and the queen of air and the queen of cups and the mother, okay? And the hermit, a lot of spiritual power here, pile number 4. So enjoy that, and I'm wanting to say enjoy the ease and the tranquility that this is going to bring to you. Enjoy the lack of I even want to say spiritual paparazzi that this is going to bring to you. And I also want to say, because you have this power, you have every right and the power to always like bring the flash back if you want. But I feel like for most of you, you're going to actually really enjoy this like really tranquil, almost hidden kind of energy of yours, okay? Pile number 4. But enjoy the powers, enjoy the power, because it is a gift from God, okay? It is something that He is entrusting you with. Otherwise, it wouldn't be happening, right? Thank you so much. That was your reading. If you're interested in any kind of like weekly healings, please check out, please email me. I'm doing weekly healings for $11.11. If you want, do that, okay? Consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you again for another one. Bye.